Okay, I think the cryopods are ready.
Clarke,
Yes?
I think this is the adventure I've been looking for.
I mean, it's not every day the world ends.
I just want to thank you, not only for this adventure, but for saving my life.
I made a promise with your father. I wasn't going to break it.
I know, but you easily could have broken it.
We know you're here, Clarke. You can't hide forever. Nexus will find you.
It's time to go. You ready?
I think so.
Look, don't be afraid of this. It's just cryosleep.
I know, and I'm not afraid. I've faced worse than this.
Okay, just step in here. I'll see you soon, Carmen Millard.
I'll see you soon, Clarke Emerson.
Activated cryopod 17 and 18, ready for cryogenic sleep. Freezing process has begun.
Clarke, come out.
Wait. I'm making this story sound more confusing than it needs to be. I think it's best we start right from the beginning, before the Deathwave, before everything had fallen apart, before I joined Nexus.
Can Clarke Emerson please report to the office? Thank you.
Clarke, you better get going. It seems important.
What's the homework, miss?
You don't have to worry about the homework tonight, Clarke. You just get to the office.
What? That's so unfair!
Keep in mind that Clarke is in school as well as doing advanced courses earning top grades. What do you get? Fails.
That's so rude! You can't say that to a student!
Watch me.
Clarke, glad you can make it.
Am I in some sort of trouble?
No.
Then why am I here?
There are some people here who would like to meet you.
You must be Clarke, correct?
Yes.
My name is Matteo Carter, and this is my assistant, Alisha Evans, also one of our head scientists.
It's great to finally meet you in person, Clarke. We've been looking into your work over the past few weeks, and it's incredible for your age.
How do you know about my work?
I recommended you to them.
I'm the co-leader of a massive science cooperation, working with the government, and we've been looking for new scientists to work with us.
More specifically, students. It's important to include young minds in our work early on.
We wanted to offer you a job opportunity with us.
This is great and all, but I'm still in high school. I'm only halfway through my last year.
We know, but you're a smart kid, Clarke. We're giving you the opportunity to skip college and join us instead. You're more than capable for the job.
It's very good pay as well.
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
We'll give you our number. Call us when you make your decision. We hope to see you soon.
Remember, Clarke, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
You should take the job.
I don't know if I'm ready for something like that.
As they said, you'll be working with the government. You'll get a high pay, skip college. Think about it. You'll be able to leave school early.
I'll have to tell my aunt about this before I consider it. I don't want to make a mistake.
Hi. Can I help you?
Where's Sue Emerson?
You must be her nephew. Clarke, correct?
Yeah, where is she?
They didn't tell you, did they?
Tell me what?
Sue passed away last night. She had another bad episode of seizures. I thought someone would have told you.
No. No one did.
I'm sorry. Is there anyone I can call for you? Any friends? Family?
There's no one to call.
Are you sure? What about your parents?
I don't have any parents. Thank you for letting me know.
You know, the offer still stands, Clarke.
I know.
You have nothing left, but you can't let your intelligence go to waste.
I'll do it. I'll take the job.
I'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock sharp. Don't be late.
Good morning, Mr. Emerson.
Morning, Grace. Anything I need to know about?
Carter expects to see you in a meeting this afternoon with the leader of Nexus.
Why does he want me there?
Who knows? Also, Mr. Millard wants to see you. Apparently he wants to show you something. I believe it's new work for you.
Where is he?
-11.
Thanks, Grace.
Quarantine system initializing. Welcome to level -11, Clarke Emerson.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Millard?
Just because we work at Nexus doesn't mean we have to be formal all the time, Clarke.
Sorry, John. Anyway, why did you want to see me, especially here on level -11?
I wanted to show you something. Something incredible. I've been messing around with various DNA recently to try and create something extraordinary. Something truly out of this world.
What are you trying to create?
We've been trying to create a weapon that can be used in the upcoming war.
I'm pretty sure weapons don't need DNA, John. They need steel, aluminum, plastics.
We're not making guns, Clarke. We're making a creature.
Why would the government want a creature for a weapon?
Thousands of years ago, there was a mysterious creature that attacked the world, left everything in ruins. It was later destroyed and disappeared forever, but what it left behind was horrendous. It left the world with a dangerous plague that wiped out most of the land and its life. Somehow humanity managed to survive the virus. We adapted.
I've never heard of this before. Why hasn't this been in the history books?
It was, but the books were destroyed. Well, not all of them. Of course, the government knew about the creature. They knew about the power it was capable of. That book has all of the creature's genes. We're trying to recreate it.
Why would you want to recreate a creature that destroyed everything?
I don't like the idea as much as you, but we don't exactly have a choice. When you work for Nexus, when you work for the government, it's not easy to leave.
Dios.
Whoever wrote this book called the creature that. We won't be able to recreate the creature exactly how it was back then, but we can get it close.
This is just as bad as creating a nuke. Actually, it's even worse.
Do you want to see it?
What?
Him.
Quarantine system initializing. Welcome to level -12, Clarke Emerson and John Millard.
There he is.
Can he get out?
No, it's impossible. This glass is unbreakable. Strongest glass in the whole country. It's also one-way glass. We could see him, but he can't see us.
Oh, Lord.
You alright? Didn't realize you'd be the jumpy kind.
His eyes,
Red? Yes. It's part of the DNA from him. We call this one Dios. Means God in Spanish.
Why are we calling him a god if he managed to wipe out nearly everyone years ago?
I don't know. It was Shen's idea. I don't call him that, though. I call him an asshole. There's a better ring to it.
I'm glad you could all make it here today on such short notice. Today we'll be showing what Nexus has to offer in this upcoming war. Firstly, I'd like to introduce the Secretary of Defense, Donovan Thomas.
Thank you, Shen. World War III is just around the corner, and we must be ready, more ready than ever before. Guns, tanks, nukes, it won't be enough. We want something more. I've been informed that Nexus has something for us.
Yes, Mr. Carter.
We found a book full of extraordinary DNA. DNA we have mixed and tested with other DNA to create a weapon. A weapon with its own thoughts, its own mind, its own intelligence.
You mean artificial intelligence? You want to take robots to war? You realize the enemy could use hackers to reprogram them against us.
No, this is beyond artificial intelligence.
What can it do?
We're still completing tests on it, making sure it's the most powerful weapon we've ever possessed in the United States. So far, it has used its mind to move objects around, burn people from the inside out, turn their blood black in an instant. It's the perfect weapon. It'll kill hundreds, thousands, millions within minutes.
Our attack will be commencing within the next 3 months or so. Will it be ready by then?
It'll be more than ready.
What are you going to do once it's killed the enemy? Something could go wrong. It could start killing everything in sight.
Mr. Emerson, that won't happen.
How do you know that? If we make that thing any stronger, it'll escape.
Leave it, Clarke.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Thomas. Let's continue this conversation on the way to your helicopter.
What were you thinking, Emerson?
You wanted me here in this meeting. You expected me to stay quiet?
I wanted you here to take notes, to listen, not speak your own opinions.
This could all go downhill, fast, and you know it.
If I hear another word from you about this, it won't end well for you. I'd watch your mouth, Mr. Emerson.
Clarke, please, just listen to what he says.
Oh, Clarke, there you are.
Oh, John.
I wanted to invite you to my place for dinner tonight.
Is that even allowed here?
Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to discuss some things about our work.
Alright, yeah, sure.
I'll send you my address to your email. Dinner will be at 6.
Okay, thanks, John.
No problem.
How's it going?
Quite well, actually.
Where is it?
It's invisible.
How is that possible?
I recently added it into the program. Mr. Carter wants the creature to do surprise attacks.
What's it supposed to be doing?
It's supposed to be killing that sheep.
Do you think it'll work in the war? Do you think it could outsmart humans?
At this rate, yes. He's far more intelligent than he looks.
How did it do that?
It kills people and animals from the inside out. Boils their blood, their organs and skin.
Bit dark, don't you think?
Yeah, a bit.
I really mean it when I say your work is incredible, Clarke. We've made more progress on this creature since you've been here than the past 18 years Nexus has been working on this.
Is it really a good thing, though, Alisha?
What do you mean?
Nexus is creating this to kill people. Some of those people will be innocent.
I know this is difficult for you, but this is just how the world works now. You either kill to survive or you die. We'll be able to eliminate our enemies and leave the rest of the world at peace.
There's better ways to bring peace than death.
Of course there is. Don't you think I've been trying to tell Shen and Carter that? But they won't listen. This is what happens when you work for the government. You have to obey anything they say.
But it's wrong.
Nothing is right anymore.
Why the fuck are you here? Who are you?
Why do you have a gun?
It's called getting ready for a war, you idiot.
Carmen, What did I tell you about guns and swearing at the door?
It could have been someone trying to kill us, or...
Carmen, he's harmless. He wouldn't hurt a damn fly.
I'm not sure if that's an insult or a compliment.
Take it as both. Please come in. Sorry about my daughter. She's been like that ever since she was just a little girl.
I didn't know you had a daughter.
Don't really like mentioning it that much.
You know I'm standing right here, right? I still don't know who this...
Carmen!
Sorry. I mean, I'm Carmen.
I'm Clarke.
He works with me at Nexus.
You're that boy who did school for Nexus, right?
Yeah, how did you know?
Dad has told me so much about you.
Yet I haven't been told a single thing about you.
Come on, kids. Dinner should be nearly ready.
I'm not a kid anymore, Dad. Neither is Clarke.
You may both be out of high school, but you're both still young.
So, you never even went to college?
Nope. If I was going to go, like I originally planned to, I would be there now.
What were you going to study?
Computer science.
That is so cool!
What about you?
Nah, college isn't my thing. I'm sort of doing nothing at the moment.
You're supposed to be looking for a job.
Yeah, but nothing's interesting enough. I want something exciting. Something where I can go off on an adventure, learn about the world, explore.
There's heaps of jobs like that.
But I want something more.
I understand that. Sometimes living a normal life and having a normal job can be boring.
Do you like poetry?
I love poetry.
Really?
Yeah, I used to read them all the time. My favorite poetry author would be Sam Sachs.
I love his work. What was it? I think he wrote something along the lines of, "Isn't it funny how once you believed nothing in this whole world could disgust you?"
You either love the world or you live in it.
That's a quote from, Madness, by Sam Sachs, right?
Indeed it is. One of my favorite quotes, actually.
So, any family, Clarke?
No, my parents died when I was a kid. Never met my grandparents, have no cousins since my mother was an only child, and my dad's sister was too sick to have kids. She died last year.
You have no one?
What about friends?
I'm better off alone.
Maybe it's for the better.
How could you say that? No one deserves to be all alone.
Carmen, could you please go to your room?
Why? I haven't even finished my...
Carmen, go upstairs.
Fine. It was nice meeting you, Clarke. Sorry about pointing my gun at you.
It's alright.
Now that she's gone, we can get down to business.
What business?
I wanted to properly talk with you here. There's nowhere at Nexus where you can't talk privately. They have mics and cameras planted everywhere, even in places you would least expect it. Even the toilets. Ugh. They're probably planting mics all throughout your apartment as well.
That's impossible. Only way you can get in is using the key.
You really think a door is going to stop them, Clarke? They work with the government.
If they've got mics in my apartment, then I'm sure there's ones here too.
Yes, but not anymore. I searched the house top to bottom and moved them elsewhere to trick them. We're safe to talk here.
Then what did you want to tell me?
Be careful with what you do. What you say at Nexus. And whatever you do, don't quit your job.
Why not?
I'm telling you, quitting is the same as asking someone to shoot you right in the head. Nexus will kill you if you quit. They can't risk word spreading of their work.
Right.
I'm sorry to say this, but Nexus would have killed your aunt. Maybe even your parents.
What? Why would you think that?
They killed my wife and my 4-year-old son in a car accident. That was about 16 years ago. They would have killed Carmen too if I didn't work for them. They do anything to get you to work for them. They want the best, smartest people on their side.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I still have my daughter. I have to do everything to make sure Nexus doesn't lay a finger on her. They have to go through me first if they ever tried to kill her too.
Is that why you let her have a gun?
She needs some way to protect herself. Even when everything goes to shit.
What do you mean?
You've seen what Nexus has tried to do. It'll only end badly, and you know that. Either that creature is going to cause chaos, or the war will cause chaos. Either way, it ends with everything going to shit. Anyway, you better get going home. You don't want to be late for work tomorrow.
It's been said that over 1 million American soldiers have already been killed in the recent attack on Russia. The military have begun sending more troops to battle as fear grows across the country, many believing that Americans will lose this battle. Bunkers have been built across all states in case of an emergency, and schools have been closed until further notice. Online school services have been opened for free to all students to continue their studies in the safety of their homes. Now we'll move on to the Secretary of Defense, Donovan Thomas.
Thank you, Amy. We've already lost over 1 million men, and the numbers keep rising by the minute. We're running out of troops too quickly, so we're being forced to take American citizens into battle to fight for our country. Anyone over the age of 18 now has the chance to join the military, even with no skills in combat. We will begin choosing people over the age of 18, born in certain months, to join by force, as numbers continue to decrease.
February. May.
No! No!
August.
My baby boy!
It's okay, Ma.
No! They can't take you!
Men born in those months, between the ages of 18 and 60, will be required to join the war. If you have any life-threatening illnesses, then inform one of our men with proof and ID. Thank you.
You can't take him! He's supposed to be a musician, not a soldier!
Ma, it's fine. It'll be okay.
No, I can't lose you too.
Ma, I'll be okay. I love you.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Well, it was obviously something.
Just wanted to ask what you're working on.
I'm writing an email to the Secretary of Defense. He wants an update on the weapon.
Right.
And what are you doing?
Thinking about asking you. Writing an email.
To who exactly?
Mother. My mother.
Your parents are gone, Clarke. You feeling alright?
Yeah, okay, no, I wasn't. I wanted to ask if you wanted to go out sometime. Out of work, I mean.
I don't see why not. I finished early today, so you've caught me at a good time.
So, that's a...
Yes, it's a yes. Well, you look very professional.
Alisha, you look very beautiful.
Aw, thanks, Clarke.
I got the table for two reserved. Wanna head inside?
Of course.
Hello, what would you guys like to order tonight?
I'll go for the lasagna.
Make that lasagna for 2.
Any drinks I can start you off with?
Lemonade, thanks.
Lemon, lime, and bitters for me.
Is that all?
Yes.
It won't be too long.
So, what do you do at Nexus exactly?
I work in the research department since I was a part of the Gene Tech project.
Wait, you were... No way.
Yeah, when I was a teen I did a project at school and found a way to cure cancer. Then I left school early and helped Gene Tech finalize the cure before bringing it to the world.
You're the one who came up with the cure for cancer?
Yes, except Gene Tech has taken all the credit, and then Mr. Shen came along and asked me to join Nexus.
That's incredible.
And what do you like to do in your spare time, since I already know some of your projects from school?
I work with computers. When my parents were around, I used to play a lot of video games. Then I started to get into coding, messing around with virtual reality.
Virtual reality?
Yeah, I used to make heaps of them with my father.
That's insane!
I suppose, but also can be dangerous.
Isn't all science and technology dangerous? It's always going to affect the human brain one way or another.
I guess.
What's the aim?
The aim of what?
You said you work on virtual reality. What's it for? The main goal?
I don't really know. They made it more just to experience real life, but in your mind instead. A bit like virtual reality games, except it's far more advanced.
Did it work out in the end?
Sort of. The virtual worlds are made, I just haven't figured out how I can put the human mind in it.
Here are your drinks.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for inviting me out tonight.
It was a pleasure.
Clarke, I do want you to understand that we can't be in a relationship if that's what you're hoping for.
Why not? You're not even that much older than...
That's not what's stopping us.
Then what is?
Listen, you don't have time for relationships when you work for Nexus. I need you to understand that. As much as I like you, we can't be together.
Then why did you say yes to tonight?
Because this may be the last time we ever can, Clarke.
What do you mean, last time?
The war is getting worse by the minute. Nexus is starting to go beyond limits that we should never go above. Whether it's war or Nexus, something is going to go wrong. I just know it.
I understand.
But I can assure you that we can be friends.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow at work, and again, thanks for inviting me out tonight. This could be the last time we feel how normal humans should.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow, Alisha.
Any news?
No, Lieutenant. Nexus have not sent any recent messages, but I'm sure by now the weapon will nearly be ready for war.
Let's hope it's ready soon. We're not doing very well in the battlefield.
Another group of troops are getting sent in. They should be arriving by tomorrow.
I thought we already got February, May, and August troops.
We did, but we've needed more people, so any man now born in March or December are required to fight.
I had a feeling that might happen.
We can't stay here in the trenches forever. We need to make a plan B.
I know. I'm working on it. Keep up the good work, soldier. Good luck. You'll need it.
Since when did they start testing humans?
Yesterday. This is so wrong.
It's for science.
Nexus are using humans as bait. It was bad enough with just animals, but now... this is just murder.
You should have known this before you joined Nexus, Clarke.
You're okay with this?
No. But sadly, This is how the world is now. We have to respect that and live with that.
You want innocent people to die.
You girl!
Listen, I'm not interested.
You're John Millard's daughter, correct?
How did you know that?
You have a strong heart, young child. Strong blood. Be careful.
Be careful of what?
Nexus. They're bad, bad people. Don't trust Nexus.
I gotta go.
Whatever you do, don't trust Nexus. They're bad people. They'll kill us. They'll kill us all. They won't save us. They're not our saviors. Everything will fall apart.
This is wrong. What the hell?